Penta is a major coup for AJ Styles and Dragon Lee to recruit as their third man this evening. That is not the kind of opponent that the Judgment Day would have been hoping for when this match was thrown at them about an hour ago.
That is such an awesome scene.
And it's always tough when a new superstar arrives in WWE. It usually takes a little while for the crowd to get used to you and fall in love with you. This guy was day one. We love Penta and we want more. What a career this guy is having so far in WWE too.
His tag team partner from Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dragon Lee.
Former North American champion in NXT, a guy who has always been wildly competitive and entertaining.
Still hungry for gold. He is the #1 contender for one of Dirty Dom's championship, namely the AAA Mega Championship.
He earned that recently on September 27th.
Doesn't really care what brand he gets put on. Dragon Lee simply wants to compete. NXT, Raw, SmackDown, PLEs, or AAA, sign him up.
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal.
Great night here in Dallas, and such a huge week in WWE. One of the great ways to spend it is with all the guests on the WWE podcast. You see the schedule. Of course, Sam and Megan will get you up to speed on Raw Recap. That's available tomorrow morning. So much has developed for them to analyze because this six-man tag team was made with Penta stepping up with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee to take on Judgment Day. Of course, AJ Styles dealing with Dirty Dom and Judgment Day recently, and now only 5 sleeps away from facing John Cena at Crown Jewel in Perth.
Before we get started, I need to say something about the...
Of all the disrespect, a legend like AJ Styles, something to get off his chest. Nah, not tonight.
And the opponents, the World Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor and JT McDonough, and their tag team partner, the AAA Mega and Intercontinental Champions, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, the Judgment Day.
You see the World Tag Team Champions with Finn and JD, and of course, the double champion in Dirty Dom with his AAA Mega Championship as well as the IC title. And it was earlier tonight when Finn Balor butted in to a conversation backstage in the locker room area, saying that he heard AJ and Dragon Lee are thinking about making a run at the tag titles, and that is how we arrived at this. AJ said, why don't I go find myself somebody else and we'll just do a 6-man tonight.
There's a lot of gold on the Judgment Day. Of course, you've got the double champ too. Dirty Dom, who is a former NXT North American champ, just like Dragon Lee. I wonder what Dom thinks about NXT's Ethan Page defending that title against TNA's Mustafa Ali tomorrow night at NXT Showdown.
NXT Showdown will come your way Tuesday at 8 p.m. You got 2 Survivor Series style elimination matches with teams from both promotions, TNA and NXT. It's the Showdown tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, so AJ Lee, we said he's got a huge week. He's taking on John Cena.
Styles, easy done.
Excuse me, AJ Styles, he's taking on John Cena, and he was just about to talk about it, and Styles took the mic. He was rudely interrupted. Well, I'll tell you what, this Thursday, there's a Crown Jewel preview podcast with Sam, Megan, and Biggie, and AJ Styles joins them and discusses what's coming up against Cena, and he was very candid in that conversation.
Landing there for JD McDonough. Yeah, I feel like AJ Styles got a lot he wants to get off his chest at the moment, and he was cruelly denied by the judge earlier, and I think AJ Styles has just about snapped, and things have started incredibly bleakly here for the Judgment Day. Wow! High octane.
Dragon Lee goes flying. Penta as well, and AJ Styles. Oh, and the Penta swaggy war couldn't be better with those three. Joe and Wade with you here. AJ Styles, Penta, and Dragon Lee in action against the Judgment Day.
High octane start to this matchup, and whatever game plan the Judgment Day came up with in their clubhouse needs a quick rethink, or this one's going to be one of the shortest 6-man tags in history.
Penta tags in.
Joe, be honest with me. Have you, in the privacy of your own home,
Hold on.
Hold for this. There you go. Have you, in the privacy of your own home, looked in a mirror and done the Penta strip? Of course, everybody has done that.
You're lying if you say no.
Joe Tash, you were naked when you...
No. Now you're going too far, Barrett.
Come on.
In with an early cover there. As now they get Penta right into that corner. A compromised situation as JD McDonough goes on the attack against Penta.
How impressive was JD McDonough a couple of weeks ago? He drew the short straw in the Judgment Day and had to take on Rusev, a rather irate Rusev. And Rusev threw everything but the kitchen sink at JD McDonough and simply could not keep him down. Eventually, JD succumbed, but I was so impressed with McDonough's pain tolerance.
By the way, you're the biggest Dirty Dom apologist on earth.
No, a Dirty Dom truther.
No, it's not a truther. The only reason it's JD McDonough, who is so fearless and so tough and such a good brother to everybody in the Judgment Day, was in that position, was because of the cowardice of Dirty Dom Mysterio.
No, the incredible survival instincts of Dirty Dom Mysterio. That is a highly desired trait when it comes to evolution. You don't fight battles, you don't have to fight. If you can avoid someone like Rusev, you do it. And in the end, Dirty Dom did not avoid Rusev. He actually beat Rusev for the Intercontinental Championship last week.
Do you recall the how he beat him?
I forgot. Let's focus on this match.